Have you ever wondered about the hidden prophecies within the book of Psalms? Well, prepare to be intrigued because today we're delving into the depths of this beloved book and uncovering the prophetic gems it holds. The book of Psalms, a collection of songs of praise, is well known for its poetic beauty and emotional resonance. However, beneath these lyrical expressions of adoration, lament, and supplication lie profound prophecies, particularly about the Messiah. Take, for instance, Psalm 22, which begins with the anguished cry, my God, why have you forsaken me?" These very words were echoed by Jesus on the cross, suggesting that the psalmist David was given a glimpse into the Messiah's future suffering. Then there's Psalm 16, where David expresses his confidence in God's promise of resurrection. He proclaims, "For you will not abandon me to Sheol or let your faithful one see the pit." This verse is later quoted in the book of Acts as Peter testifies to Jesus' resurrection, fulfilled as foretold. And let's not forget Psalm 110, a psalm that Jesus himself referred to when he challenged the Pharisees about the Messiah being David's son. The opening verse, "The Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I put your enemies under your feet," is a powerful prophecy about the Messiah's ultimate victory and eternal reign. These are just a few examples. There are many other verses throughout the book of Psalms that carry prophetic implications. Each one is like a piece of a jigsaw puzzle, contributing to the larger picture of the Messiah's life, mission, and divine nature. So, the book of Psalms is not just songs of praise, but a treasure trove of prophecies waiting to be discovered. The deeper you delve, the more you uncover, enriching your understanding of the Bible and its extraordinary revelation of God's plan for humanity. This is just the beginning of our journey into the Bible's hidden treasures. Stay tuned as we continue to unlock these mysteries, one verse at a time. Now let's delve into the mystery of the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant, a gold-covered wooden chest described in the book of Exodus, is one of the most intriguing artifacts of biblical history. It was said to contain the 2 stone tablets of the 10 Commandments, along with Aaron's rod and a pot of manna. The Ark served as the physical manifestation of God's presence with the Israelites, guiding them through their wanderings in the desert and into the Promised Land. It was a symbol of their covenant with God, a reminder of His law, and a representation of His divine presence. But what happened to this sacred artifact? Its whereabouts have been a subject of debate among scholars, historians, and Bible enthusiasts for centuries. The last biblical reference to the Ark is in the book of Jeremiah, where it's mentioned that the Ark was in the Temple of Solomon. But after the Babylonian invasion of Jerusalem in the 6th century BCE, the Ark mysteriously disappeared from the biblical narrative. There are countless theories about what might have happened to the Ark. Some suggest it was taken as booty by the Babylonians or hidden by the Israelites to prevent its capture. Others propose that it was taken to Ethiopia, where it's claimed to be housed in a church in the city of Aksum, under the watchful eye of a solitary monk. Yet, no one has been allowed to see it, thus the claim remains unverified. There are even more speculative theories, including the idea that the Ark was supernaturally hidden and will only be revealed in the end times. While these theories are fascinating, none have been definitively proven, and the Ark's true fate remains a mystery. Whether it still exists or not, the Ark of the Covenant remains one of the Bible's most captivating mysteries. Its disappearance has inspired countless searches, books, and even films. But until its resting place is discovered, if it ever is, the Ark of the Covenant continues to be a tantalizing enigma at the heart of biblical archaeology. Moving on, let's shed light on some of the unsung heroes of Christianity. While the 12 apostles, including Peter, John, and Judas, are well-known characters in the Bible, there were others who, though lesser known, played pivotal roles in spreading the Christian faith. Take, for instance, James the Less, also known as James the Just, who was the leader of the Jerusalem church. His wisdom and devotion to Jesus' teachings were instrumental in establishing the foundations of the early Christian church. He was known for his righteousness and his dedication to prayer, earning him the respect of both Christians and non-Christians alike. Then, there's Simon the Zealot. A former political activist, Simon left everything behind to follow Jesus. Despite his background, he became a peaceful proponent of the faith, embodying the transformative power of Jesus' teachings. And let's not forget Matthias, who was chosen to replace Judas Iscariot after his betrayal. Matthias, though not an original member of the 12, was an unwavering disciple of Jesus from the start. His faith and dedication to spreading the gospel were unmatched. We also have Barnabas, a Levite from Cyprus, who played a critical role in the early Christian community. His generosity and encouragement of others earned him the nickname Son of Encouragement. He was instrumental in introducing Paul the Apostle to the Jerusalem apostles, paving the way for Paul's significant contributions to Christianity. Lastly, there's Apollos, a learned man from Alexandria, well-versed in the scriptures. He was a passionate and eloquent speaker, and he used his skills to powerfully refute the Jews in public debates, proving from the scriptures that Jesus was the Christ. These unsung heroes played pivotal roles in shaping Christianity as we know it today. Their stories remind us that every follower of Christ, regardless of their background or status, can make significant contributions to the faith. Their commitment, courage, and unwavering faith are an inspiration to us all. Let's revisit the parable of the prodigal son. This tale is far more than a simple story of a wayward child returning home. It's a profound narrative of forgiveness and redemption. The son, after squandering his inheritance, returns home expecting rejection, but instead he is welcomed with open arms by his father. This is a beautiful representation of unconditional love and forgiveness. Now let's delve deeper. The father in the parable symbolizes God, and the prodigal son represents us as individuals who have strayed and made mistakes. Despite our errors, God, like the father in the story, is always ready to forgive us and welcome us back. But the parable doesn't stop there. It also explores redemption. The prodigal son, upon returning, is not just forgiven but also reinstated into the family. This mirrors the redemption we receive when we turn back to God after straying. This timeless parable continues to offer us profound insights about love, forgiveness, and redemption. Let's discuss how the teachings of the Bible remain relevant today. The wisdom contained within its pages is not confined to the era it was written. Instead, it transcends time, providing us with timeless insights and life lessons. Its teachings guide us in our daily lives, helping us navigate complex situations with grace and compassion. For instance, the golden rule, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you," is a principle that can be applied in all aspects of our lives, from personal relationships to professional interactions. Then there's the parable of the Good Samaritan, which teaches us the importance of kindness and helping others, even when it's not easy or convenient. And let's not forget the Ten Commandments, which serve as a moral compass, guiding our actions and decisions. The wisdom of the Bible, timeless and universal, continues to guide us in our journey through life. Before we wrap up, let's address some of your questions. We've had a lot of interesting queries and thoughts pouring in from our previous episodes, and we'd like to take this moment to respond to a few. First up, many of you were intrigued by the hidden prophecies within the book of Psalms. Indeed, it's fascinating how these seemingly simple songs of praise contain profound predictions about the Messiah. Moving on, the Ark of the Covenant certainly sparked curiosity. Its history, legends, and potential whereabouts are subjects of captivating discussions. The unsung apostles and their contributions to Christianity also piqued interest. Their stories remind us that every role, no matter how small, can make a significant impact. Lastly, the fresh perspective on the parable of the prodigal son resonated with many, highlighting the enduring relevance of biblical teachings in our lives today. Keep those questions coming. They help all of us deepen our understanding of the Bible.